All right. Um, hey, welcome Boston University. This is my MTCS 622 final project. It's called AutoZone. It's under the Display One package. AutoZone is where we would go to run the program, and this would display a list of used cars or new cars, and it also display oil services. You can set up appointments and service department and display a list of appointment times and also a list of automobiles, and it also has a commission. The commission is used for to calculate the amount of sales that a salesman makes in a year, and they would be able to go to the application and type in their sales for the year and see how much they made on commission. And there's also a percentage, and it'll tell them how much they've made in commission. So if we run the program here, run the file, it opens up a menu, the welcoming menu, main menu. Enter 1 if you want to see some inventory cars of what we have in inventory. And then it'll ask you if you want to see new inventory or used inventory. So we want to see some new cars, so type 1 and it'll pull up some new cars: 2017 Toyota Camry, Hyundai Sonata, Honda Civic 2018. And the how the inventory works is that it pulls data from a text file, which is here, and I always have to write out the whole address. It won't let me just type in newcar.txt. And this pulls from a it pulls from a, I decided to pull from a text file because I um, originally had it in I think an array list, and that wasn't functional. So if when you pull from a text file, the text file can be edited anywhere as long as it's attached to the package. So there's the text files right here, and you can just go in and type in anything you want. If you're the dealership, you can go in there and type in. I'm not up to date with my car brands, but Chevrolet um, Equinox, I think that's a thing. I don't even know if that's a thing. Then update it. It's updated. Let's go back to this. Yeah, let's run the program again. Let's run it again. And the Chevrolet Equinox should pop up. Let's do new inventories, and you got a Chevrolet Equinox. I don't even know if that's a thing, but see, that's why I decided to take the auto car inventories out of the array list and put them in the text file, which is it's more functional. So out, and then you got the service department. So we'll run this file again, and we want to see some appointments. So we'll type in number 2 to see some service department appointments. You want to see some oil change appointments. So type in 1. See, here's the times, and same thing with the service department. I decided to put him in a text file as opposed to putting him in an array list because it's more functional. And the oil change appointments are right here. You can always update them. I'm not going to update them, but you get my drift. And there's AutoZone. Let's run the file again and see you're a salesman and you want to see how much you made for the year selling cars. It'll ask you to enter your sales for the year. You made 60,000 in sales, and unfortunately, you have not met the requirements to receive an incentive. Yes, my incentive program is very strict. You got to make a certain amount, so your annual salary is 60,000, and then I'll ask you to return to the main menu. From there, return to the main menu, and then if you are another service salesman and you want to see if you're a good salesman and you made 150,000 a year, it'll say, thank you, you have met the requirements of the incentive program, so your total annual salary is 67,500, and it's all here. The calculations are here. Yeah, I decided that 60,000 in sales isn't enough, so this is what you have to make to get an incentive. And then if you're if if you work in a car dealership and you go to, you want to see some service, some appointments, but you type in inventory in accident, it'll ask you, you can always return back to the main menu basically. That's what I'm saying. Press 3 for the main menu. You type in 2 and you decide you change your mind. You don't want to see any appointments. You want to see some car inventories. You type 3 and it'll take you back to the main menu, and then you see some used inventory like Toyota Prius. Um, yeah, so that's about it for this pro project. Thank you.